Get ready, start. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure, I welcome you this morning to the 31st Annual General Meeting of your company. Your Director's Report and the Statement of Accounts have been duly circulated, and with your permission, I shall take them as read. The slight decline in the profits during the year under review is largely due to steep rise in the prices of raw materials, manufacturing and selling expenses. Notwithstanding, your directors held back any price increase of your company's products for the past 3 years in view of the government's desire to hold the price line. Your directors have, after careful consideration of the fund requirements for expansion projects, have recommended a dividend of 10% on the expanded equity. During the current year, your company's performance in the home market and international market so far is quite satisfactory. Considering the plan priorities for agriculture and construction, your company expects that the satisfactory trend of market will continue. However, certain state governments are resorting to the practices of forming arbitrary ceiling on the prices of diesel engines to be marketed in the states, and this is affecting the sales of your company to some extent. In the international markets, your company's products continue to enjoy the excellent reputation, and the prospects of improvements in the international sales appear good. The general labor situation in the country appears to be going from bad to worse, and your company is facing difficulties in procuring components from its ancillaries due to adverse situation at their end. Your company continues to utilize the know-how developed by it over the past 3 decades. The Research and Development Division has added new and improved advanced models of diesel engines to the existing range to keep pace with the changing requirements of world market. Diesel engines with lesser weight and lesser fuel consumption are under development to suit worldwide applications. Your company's request to undertake the manufacture of high power diesel engines was under consideration with Government of India for quite some time. Government have since cleared the project, and further planning in this regard has just commenced. Reverting to the practice of arbitrary loan price ceilings imposed by a few of the state governments, this practice is of short-sighted nature and in the long run is against the interest of farmers. The price of a commodity is best determined by its utility to the farmer and the benefits which the farmer is able to get from its reliable performance. To impose any arbitrary ceiling is a denial of a fundamental right of free choice to the farmer. The farmer is precluded from purchasing an engine of his choice by refusal of the facilities of public finance which should be available to everybody alike depending upon the security and his capacity to repay. In fact, such a ceiling pushes inferior type of engines into the market which cannot provide expected services at a crucial time, thus affecting the agricultural production, and once again the repayment of the loan. Another feature of such ceiling is that these ceilings are introduced not under any legislation but under administrative powers which are not judiciously exercised. I do understand and appreciate the ceilings on loans according to the lending policies designed to curb inflation, but the use of such practice to serve the limited interests of a section of a community is harmful to the national interests. I am once again constrained to refer to the recent Bonus Amendment Act, which assures payment of minimum bonus to employees. In fact, I am not against the payment of bonus, but I strongly believe that there must be a rationality in determining such bonus, and such rationality could come only if such bonus is linked with production and productivity. Otherwise, it amounts to an upward revision in the minimum wages through the back door. On one hand, the citizen is facing considerable difficulties on account of increasing prices for which certainly he is not responsible. I am sure that government would once again look into this aspect also and take immediate remedial steps in this direction. I compliment government for various tax concessions allowed to the industries. Sir, we are in receipt of your letter dated 21st instant. The bank has given due consideration to your request, and I am happy to inform you that the bank is agreeable to grant the financial assistance as requested by you for the opening of a shorthand and typewriting institute under the scheme for self-employment of qualified unemployed persons. However, on a careful scrutiny of the papers submitted by you, which were forwarded to our legal advisor for his examination and legal opinion thereon, our attorney has sought clarification on certain points narrated below. Most of them are technical in nature and can be cured at your end. No doubt you have mentioned in your letter dated 21st instant that you require the financial assistance to start a shorthand and typewriting institute. But you have not mentioned, maybe through oversight, your technical qualifications in English shorthand and English typewriting. The bank would like to know the exact location of the proposed institute with door number, street and area. Please also let us know whether you have got your own accommodation or you propose to start the institute in a hired premises, and also the measurements of the premises in which the said institute will be housed. The bank shall be glad to know whether you have got any previous experience in the teaching of shorthand and typewriting, and also what arrangement you propose to make for the teaching of Kannada typewriting. The bank desires that you should please arrange to get a surety to the extent of rupees 60,000 from any person owning immovable property in Bangalore city. After hearing from you in the matter on the above points, the bank will take further action to sanction the loan as desired by you. Yours truly.